It's Thursday, Grace Covenant, April 15th, and I've got my Black Lives Matter shirt on. I know you can't see the whole thing because of the camera angle, but I'm going to keep wearing this shirt for my devotionals, the work of dismantling white supremacy, of eradicating the scourge of white supremacy, of inoculating our culture against white supremacy is lifelong work, and it's more than a t-shirt. It is leaning into the work, the everyday work and lived realities that are the truth in our country. And the truth is, another man has died, Dante Wright, at the hands of police. We are seeing again the common flurry of explanations and white establishment, white institutions, white systems galvanizing to protect themselves with explanations. This is all happening at the same time of the Derek Chauvin trial. And if you're listening at all, you're reliving the horror of what happened to George Floyd, of his murder, and now the horror of the explanations that come that try to explain why his murder isn't something that anyone should be held accountable for. That's how white supremacy replicates itself and stays alive. It's a brainwashing. So I understand that for the rest of my life, I'm in a deprogramming mode. I'm trying to deprogram the way white supremacy has made me see things, think things, feel things, assume things, the way it has taught me how to move in the world, and that is a lot of work. And it's work that I'm going to be doing until I breathe my last. And if you feel tired of it, then you need to take a deep breath. If you're someone with a white body, you need to understand that your tiredness is not an answer to this problem. And it's not an excuse. I'm tired too. I've got a husband with cancer. I've got a lot of things going on in my life, but I'm not tired of this work, and I'm not tired of the walk toward freedom and liberation, because it's liberation for all of us. And I want you to keep in mind that as galvanized as you may be as a white progressive person around like people getting vaccinated and things like that, that's the energy we need. That's the energy we need around the work of eradicating white supremacy from this planet. Because white supremacy is really what's killing us. It's killing us. And the people who are bearing the brunt of the toxicity, the poison, the violence are our black and brown siblings, are those whose bodies have marked them in a way. White supremacy marks their bodies in a way that puts them in harm's way the most every day. And it's a public health crisis, because not only are black and brown bodies and not only are indigenous bodies put in harm's way by violence and white terror and white anger, they're put in harm's way by the health impacts of living with the stress of that. And I've got people that I love whose bodies are really just, they're suffering with the ravages of white supremacy. Their bodies are saying, I can't take it anymore. And so as white bodies, as a white body, I have got to remember that my fatigue and my exasperation is not an excuse. And frankly, Grace Covenant, I am not tired of this work. So if you're hoping I'm going to get tired of doing the work of eradicating white supremacy from the planet, through the way we live and breathe together at Grace Covenant, then you're going to be disappointed, because I'm not going to get tired of this. This is what God has called me to do and be in this place with all of you. And there are such clear fruits of our work flourishing right now. And so the invitation for you is not to recoil or lean back or say you're tired, but to take a deep breath, take care of yourself so you shore up your energy, because we have a lot of work to do. And this work it's a way of life. It's not a project, it's not a program, it's not a class, it's not a book. It's a way of life. And it is a deprogramming. For the rest of my life, I'm going to be being deprogrammed from the way white supremacy has taught me and formed me and kindled feelings and impulses and reactions. That's work for the rest of my life. And I am grateful for the way God gives me and us the energy that we need. So on this Thursday, Grace Covenant, Black Lives Matter. They matter. And that's why, as people of faith, as followers of Jesus, we're not tired. We're resolved, and we trust that God will provide us with everything we need to continue the work of mutual liberation. So my prayer for you today is this: that you can take a deep breath, that you can take care of yourself, that you can gain new wisdom and insight about what this work means for you in your life and for us in our life together. Because the needs are urgent. And I'm grateful that we're in this work together. Love you.